sex
2,
ever.
3, 4, 5. Hey, what's up, Joe? Hold on.
Sometimes
how you doing,
Jim
buddy?
and I just get into arguments for the makeup sex.
We're just arguing
I
about
get
the
that.
movie Crash.
Oh, why? What's going on?
Because Jim really liked it, and I thought it was
Hi,
really, really
how are
stupid.
I thought it was great.
It was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm outnumbered.
I think you're one of those guys that just likes to argue with the masses.
Who, me?
Yes.
Like, I'm just
Crash
like-
was so good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, no,
I think everyone.
Sam always, I feel like you do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm well, you know,
You
I don't know.
Did
you
you
don't
eat
know.
Rocky too?
I got to tell you, Joe Coy, I'm a little
boy.
counterculture, so you never know quite which way I'm going to go, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
What's going on, man?
Not much, dude. I'm in New York. This is.
Are you doing a gig? This is you're promoting Inglorious Pranksters Thursdays at 3 o'clock on laughoutloud.com. Are you doing a gig here too or no?
Yeah, I'm doing the Tonight Show.
Oh, okay, cool.
Tomorrow.
It's a good gig.
Yeah.
That's all right, I guess.
It's funny when they tell you to run your TV set at a club, and it's just like, why? Why are we doing this?
It never goes well at a club.
It's not the same audience. You know what I mean? Like I got it in my head, but it's just like you got to sneak it in between stuff. You got to go in between certain comics, and you're just like, this isn't gonna work right now. Why am I doing this?
And
but
you can't be natural about the room because you got to go
Yeah.
on and go, okay, and you know you got 7 minutes or 8 minutes, and you got to do your set.
yeah, I got 4.5 that I'm trying to knock out, and it's like, where do I put this?
Did you run it last night at Gotham?
Yeah, I ran it last night.
Because I was watching your set trying to find like where in it
It was the part where I didn't curse for 4.5 minutes.
between the pussy and the pussy. The pussy
Pussy, and
bookends.
how's everyone doing tonight?
Yeah.
Good to be here.
How long is the set?
It's 4.5.
Wow.
Yeah, 4.5, almost 5.
That's very short. It used to
But
be
I
6 or
want to
7.
keep it.
Yeah,
no,
they're
no,
shorter now.
Yeah, they want you at under 5 now. That's what they want. It's yeah.
Is that to
it's
keep it?
on
Are they thinking YouTube friendly?
Yeah.
Oh, maybe.
So
Okay.
it's like the new thing now,
Wow.
which
really
is cool with
interesting.
me. But I've been running this thing everywhere, man. It's like going back to training, man. I was like. Coffee houses. I was on vacation. I just went up at an open mic and just did it.
Just to do it.
Wow.
Just to do it, yeah.
Now you
Just-
gonna have cue cards, or do you use teleprompter or cue cards?
He only uses cue cards, so that's I like that. So I
Yeah.
just need a couple of bullet points.
Must be from his SNL days. He's probably just used to
That's
using
right.
cue cards.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, Leno
that's
used them. A lot of
totally.
guys.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I think it looks cooler too. I think there's just like that nostalgic look to see, like, you know, every time they pan over
Yeah.
to the camera shot when they go to
Right.
break, you see a bunch of guys scribbling on a board. It's like, oh, that's TV.
And you get to keep the card.
I am
Yeah.
right.
Have you done the Tonight Show?
This is my first time with Jimmy.
You got to keep your first.
Right.
Your first. You get the card from the desk that he reads off of. 'Cause that's easier to frame.
Ah, yeah, I got to remember that.
You don't want the cue card, but the little when the first Leno I did, it's a little blue card.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to get that framed than who the fuck wants a bunch of giant cue cards
Yeah,
framed?
no one wants that. You can't even bring it. Yeah, you bring that on the plane, you look stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was on the Tonight Show. Yeah, well, buy that a ticket.
So who you on with? Do you know?
Naomi Watts
Okay.
and Andy Cohen.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, man.
That's a great show.
That is a
Yeah.
good show.
So do you feel nervous about it or no?
no, not at all.
I always got nervous when I did TV because I'm like so used to cursing and having freedom.
Yeah. I my mouth, I don't know, it just shuts off when I do it. But I'm not nervous anymore. I don't know. Just TV's. You know when we did the Chelsea all the time.
That's right.
Yeah, it's just like that. Every week there was like, hey, just don't curse, and then Chelsea's just dick pussy the whole
I
time.
know.
You got to sit there and go, okay, I can't.
She's
curse.
just got a lot of shit, by the way, for fucking that racism tweet.
Yes.
Oh, I
did.
didn't see it.
People are killing her for that. She said something about, and she, sometimes you say something. A lot of times when you're online, it's a moment in your life. You say something stupid, but she said something about some guys were arrested for like mocking in Germany. They're arrested for what's her tweet? It's
Mocking Nazis.
mocking,
You're
making
not allowed
fun
to
of
do
it.
that in Germany.
And
Oh yeah, I did see
Yeah.
that.
and she wrote something like, "Hey, wouldn't it be great if we had laws?" What? 2 Chinese guys were arrested in Berlin for making Nazi salutes. Wouldn't it be nice to have laws here for people who think racism is funny? And she got a beating for that. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
made racial. It's like as a comic, you can't.
I think there was a picture of Sarah Silverman.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Dressed up, and I think she tag that photo or something. I don't know. That's what I read. I saw that tweet, and then I saw Sarah's picture dressed up as Hitler. And
I
was
think
like,
I think somebody tagged her on it.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
okay.
hey, like this
Oh,
could be a
so-
big problem for you and your friends if
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Oh, wow.
happens.
It's almost like you just can't, when you come out and you start saying it's like when Eliza came out and said, "Hey, don't do this or that," then people just start calling her out on her dirty jokes. It's like,
Yeah.
you don't ever want to start telling comedians
Yeah, people will go through your old shit so quickly.
Yeah, do you want your shit rifled through by comedians
Yeah.
fucking looking for problems?
Yeah, you
God.
really don't want to see my history, though, the stuff I've said. That's why I just don't even say anything at all. I'm like, nah, I can't.
Yeah, live and let live.
Yeah, just let it go.
Yeah.
I'm not
As
going to
Sam
comment.
Roberts says,
Yes.
live and let live.
Live and let live.
I'm in
Yeah.
no position to ever fucking have a bunch of comedians like to say what someone should make fun of. I would be fucking called a hypocrite immediately.
Yeah.
Especially
Right.
because comedians have their days free. So all they're going to be doing is scrolling through all your
Oh,
Jim
for
Norton
sure.
stuff, ready
Scrolling.
to,
Yeah,
And
but
being
Google
funny
has-
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Google has everything that you're looking for.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is
I
that
thought I
what you're looking
deleted
for?
that tweet.
Yeah. Oh,
Nah.
no.
No,
Did
you
you mean
didn't.
Joe Coy black jokes? Right this way. Right this way, buddy.
Do you remember Kevin Hart told a story about doing a gig with you where he was headlining? It was a radio station gig. It was a very black
Yeah,
radio station
yeah.
in L.A. And Kevin was the headliner, and you went on before. And he said, fucking, he died going on after. I would never follow Joe Coy at a big gig. And the cellar is one thing, but to go on at a you know, like an arena event or
Oh,
whatever,
man.
fuck that. And he said you buried him, and he was really fucking.
That was Power 106. You know Power 106?
I don't know if I've ever done it.
Oh, okay.
I don't do urban stations. They don't help me draw, and I never feel like I'm doing well.
I don't understand.
Like on the radio?
Yeah, I
Jim-
don't feel like I loved fucking. I do Sway Show. I loved, but
Yeah.
You drive me crazy, man. I think
In
you
a
say
sexual-
stuff. No,
Oh,
I think he
that's
doesn't he
cool.
say stuff like you're just like, what are you talking about, Jim?
I hope I'm wrong.
What are you talking about?
I hope I'm
You are
wrong.
your worst enemy, Jim. I think I'm
You're
here to
probably right.
tell you
You're
that
probably
you
right.
are your worst enemy. He
If-
always says that.
Yeah,
and I'm
if-
like, Jim, you're the biggest draw.
If
you know
you
what it
did
is?
your
Yeah.
sexual
Every
stuff,
show you're on, you crush and you draw.
and if you
It's
did
like,
your sexual stuff on urban radio, they would get a fucking kick out of you.
very
Oh my God.
racist. I want everyone to remember that. Very racist.
Yeah.
Let's Google that one
Yes.
right there.
Urban is not. That's not any specific
Yeah.
race.
Hey,
urban.
Crash the movie sucks, and urban people love sex jokes. That's all they listen to. Back to you, Jim.
But no, I've too many.
He doesn't even like Crash.
Oh my God.
I wonder if I notice it. Like I wonder. And I've talked about this before. Do I notice if somebody black in the crowd doesn't like me more? But like I've seen too many times this look, which doesn't work on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's just the look.
But I've seen that look, and it's a.
You ever do an urban show? They all look at you like that, and at the end of
Yes.
the show, they're like, "Man, that was funny."
Yeah.
Like, what was wrong with your face?
Yeah, no, I've always felt like, oh,
Just the I'm waiting for you
Yeah.
to impress me look.
Yeah.
yes.
I've opened for Aries Spears a couple times, and right when I walk out, it's just a sea of faces looking at me like, why? Why are you here?
Yeah, look who Ayers is fucking. That's what they say.
Yeah, seriously, yeah. Look who's blowing Aries to get stage time. Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Kevin is amazing, though. I should get back to Kevin because I'm here to promote the damn network. LOL.
Yes.
Network.
Kevin Hart
and,
has his own network.
and,
that
and he
you're
gave
on.
me that show, Inglorious Pranksters, man. And it's just like this guy is nonstop, Jim.
Yeah, he really does.
It's nonstop, and it comes out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, I'm launching a show, I'm launching a network, and then like the next day, it's like I'm running a marathon. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Slow down.
So
But
explain the network, though. I don't. It's like an
Is
online
it an app?
yeah, and it's just all comedy. I think the guy has bought so much comedy content, and it's great because I feel like, and I love Comedy Central, Jim. It's just,
Sure.
I feel like they've moved on and found a different.
a different set of
a different
comedians
set-
too. Yeah.
Yeah, and not only that, they stood away. They kind of went away from comedy, not comedy, but you know what I mean, like stand up, that content that we used to watch on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
Like you would watch every special on Comedy Central, and I feel like you can't go there anymore. And I think LOL, he's got all that content. He's got everything that's funny on this network, and I love it, man. I'm glad to be a part of it.
Plus, I have Kevin's an animal. He really promotes everything well. And when you read his book, you realize the way he was raised. Because his mother wanted to keep him from like being fucked up and getting
Yeah.
into gangs, so he was constantly busy, obsessively busy. And I read that book, and I've known him for a long time, and I'm like,
Yeah.
that's why he's this guy.
Yeah.
It made perfect sense that his mother fucking drilled into him, do shit. He was always busy, so he didn't get into problems
Yeah.
with the neighborhood.
As a kid, there's no like sitting around. There's no like, oh, I just need some time to myself.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
like, what are we doing now? What are we doing now? What are we doing now?
Yeah.
Yes. That's funny though. I never thought of that. I need
Yeah.
some time for myself.
I just need
I've
some
never
time
seen
for
a kid say that.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna.
I need to decompress.
Yeah.
It's been a long day
yeah.
at
What are
the
you doing
playground.
in there? Oh, Mom, I just needed some time for me.
Just a little time for me, and I'll be right back with the family.
Yeah.
What?
Dinner's ready. I'm taking some time right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
Meditating.
Yeah.
I'll be there for dessert.
If you don't mind. I'm going to clean my room, get my mind off things. What the fuck is wrong with Junior?
So what do you do actually in the show?
I'm the host of Inglorious Pranksters. It's a prank show, viral videos, and I just host it. And then we interview the guys that did it.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's so smart though, Jim. It's almost like free TV. It's like.
Yeah.
You find all this content and go, how can I use this? And they found a great way to do it.
Right. It's kind of like what Byron Allen did. I mean, he buys a network,
Bro.
creates a network, and he's a fucking multi-millionaire. He's a
Him
smart
and his
guy.
mom.
Was his mom too?
His mom, I think, helped him finance a lot of those shows. But it's just brilliant, though. It's like, why am I going to sit there and wait for it when I could do it myself? And he did. That's exactly what he did.
And it's 24 hours of that show, pretty much. The Comics Unleashed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know. Do you know what he did? He just went to every market and he was like, okay, when does NBC go off the air? And it's like, okay, well, I'll buy that spot. So it's the
Wow.
commercial spots that they
Right.
sell, those infomercial hours, and he buys them and he's like, here, I'll put my show on that. And I think he sells his own ads on it. And now look, he's got this.
I see.
He's made 2 movies.
He's a very smart dude.
Yeah.
that are crushing. I can't remember the movies. I just went to watch one. I saw it. I saw
What,
his
he's
logo
executive
pop up.
producing them?
Yeah, the whole production company. And I'm like, damn, this guy's
You
he's
have
a
to be-
genius.
You have to be willing to do the work too, though.
And-
Like, he's
and-
a genius
yes.
and he's a hard worker.
And you
Yes.
got to be willing to wait a while because you're not going to make that
Yes.
money right away.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's my favorite story about Byron Allen. When he first did the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson, they go, who would you like to meet in this business? Because I guess he was like 18 or 19. I'm messing up this story,
Sure.
so don't quote me. But he said he wrote on the wall, because everyone wrote on that wall, the Johnny Carson wall. And he goes, I would love to meet Byron Allen. And I think that is the coolest compliment
funny.
to
Wow.
Byron Allen. You
He
know what I
wrote
mean?
that?
Yeah, he wrote that on the wall.
That he wants to meet Byron Allen?
I want to meet Byron Allen. I guess that was his, when he was a kid, that was the guy that he was looking at when he was a kid to be a star on TV. Like, oh, Byron's doing it, I'm going to do it.
Do you remember him on Real People?
Yeah, that's why he wanted to meet Byron Allen, because of real people.
Wait, you're saying Byron? Who are you saying?
Eddie Murphy wrote that on the
Oh,
wall.
I thought you said Byron Allen's first Tonight Show. I misunderstood. I'm like,
No,
why
no,
would
no.
he-
That'd be horribly
Yeah, yeah.
egotistical. and
That's what I
unlikable.
thought he was saying.
I
Okay.
am my
Yeah,
own
I just
hero.
want to meet myself.
Yeah, that's a very,
I thought it was a
very
statement
Kanye
about-
West
yeah.
thing to do. I inspired me.
There we go. That's why I was confused. I misunderstood. It didn't make sense. Oh yeah, Real People. Who's also on that? Skip Stevenson, who died.
Skip Stevenson, man.
And
that
who-
show was so good.
Yeah. Welcome, Sarah Purcell. Welcome to Real People.
Yeah.
was it?
Oh, I loved it.
It was like what did they? They featured oddities and people who could do interesting things.
Yeah, it was like That's Incredible.
Like the
Should've brought
Gong
that
Show?
It was
Yes.
kind of like that.
Do your ankle quarter
I
thing
could have
on
been,
there.
another outlet for me to flick quarters off my
That's
ankle.
you would have been on. Can we look up Real People? It would have been on one of those.
I could have done that as an adult.
Yes.
Keep this thing going.
Your career flourishing.
Yeah. Wouldn't have to do this ridiculous radio thing.
It
Have
was
you seen what
John-
my ankles can do?
Oh, wait, I think it was like one ex-football player or something like
That
that.
was
no?
Fran Tarkenton. That's incredible.
Oh, That's Incredible. That's
This
right.
was John Barber, who I did not remember. Sarah Purcell, I remember. Skip Stevenson, who died, and Byron Allen. Wow. And how many years was that?
I guess he was
Bill
doing, I think he
Rafferty?
was doing stand-up at like 14, Byron Allen. So he's been
Wow.
working since he was like 14.
Or he's older than he's letting on. Like a lot of times people will say, like when you start to do the backwards math, like, oh, I started when I was 6. You're lying. I never met Byron Allen, so I don't know. He was on from 79 to 84. And when was That's Incredible on? That was like a real like 70s show, like
Yeah.
Ripley's Believe It or Not, where they'd show people doing crazy, weird shit.
Yeah.
I could have gotten on that one, too.
You could have. One of those shows would have had.
Fuck.
They were all
I
the
can
same.
flick quarters off my
The quarter
ankle.
flipper.
80 to 84.
They brought the Gong Show back, Sam.
I know, but it's all fake. Like,
Is
half
it?
the people on this show, like, I know they're like improv guys.
Oh, God.
Like,
Oh, that's not good.
yeah, it's no good
yeah.
at all.
I want a guy that works at Starbucks. It's like, hey, Gong Show's my shot.
Yeah, yeah.
This is
it.
it.
Plus, I
Yeah.
get,
This is it.
to tell you the truth, I'm weirded out that, like, Mike Myers, who's hilarious,
Yeah.
like, his return to show business after all this time is in that character, and there's no acknowledgement of actual Mike Myers.
No, they're not even saying anything about Mike.
No.
What
not
character?
So he's doing, have you seen the new Gong Show?
No.
I think Will Arnett is the executive producer
Yeah.
or something behind it. So I watched the first couple episodes. And I mean, it's fun. Like, it's the Gong Show. But Mike Myers is the host. But he's doing this weird British kind of old school game show host character.
Okay.
And he's got a ton of makeup on, so he doesn't look like Mike Myers. He's got a ton of makeup. He's got the tux on, the wig on. And there's never any acknowledgement
that it's him.
That it's him.
He's just doing a character. Yeah, I can get
Oh,
it.
weird.
Yeah,
I
of
love
course.
him so much.
That sucks that they already let it out that it's him. Like,
Yeah,
why didn't they just keep it like a top secret?
It
And
was
that way,
weird.
like season 3, he peels his face back,
And it's
like
Is
a
that him?
Scooby Doo
yeah,
character.
that's him.
Yeah, because you can't tell it's him. But in
He
the
looks like Robin Williams a little bit.
Can we hear him talk? Yeah.
in the promo for the show, it was like, this is Mike Myers.
His place has been taken by a comic calling himself Tommy Maitland.
I'm Tommy Maitland.
So where did this guy come from?
The network will not confirm it, but I have
Yeah, but-
confirmed with the source it is, in fact, Mike Myers.
Oh, okay. So people know it's him. They could just kind of outed him on it. They blew it.
Yeah.
Although I think when they were first promoting, I think that this is all just like, it was supposed
Part
to
of
be
it.
promo
Okay.
from the beginning.
Because they want
They're
Mike
like-
Myers to bring people to watch it.
Exactly.
That's all.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's none other than Mike
Just
Myers.
weird.
Yeah, that is
aka
weird.
Austin
Yeah, it
Powers.
does look like Robin
He
Williams.
looks like
Doesn't
Robin.
it?
Wow.
Yeah.
ABC and Mike Myers are
That's kind of cool, though. If
Yeah.
they do the Robin Williams story, you know who's playing it because he looks
They
just
made
like
him
Yeah.
look just like it. That's
Yeah.
Somebody's trying to get into those
That's right.
auditions.
I could do the VO.
Yeah. You do a
Jimmy
great
goes
Robin
in for the
Williams.
audition. That Jim just goes in for the audition. That's all he does. He doesn't even read the
I
sign.
can't do the voice.
Yes.
Huh? Did you like it?
I only do that, and then I'm done. I can't do the
Best,
voice.
that was one of my favorite moments in stand-up is working with Robin.
Where was it?
It was at the Laugh Factory.
He just came in and did spots.
He did 3 spots and for the Oscars because he was gonna
Right.
do a nomination, but he wanted to do some stand up before he did it, and he was working on it, and he kept coming in, and he was like, he would ask all the comments, do you mind if I come just do like 5 minutes? And I'm like, oh my god, are you kidding me? Can you do
Yeah.
5 hours, please? I've been waiting for this moment, sir.
He was an amazingly nice dude. I mean, the first time I met him was, I think, in 1998. He came to the Comedy Cellar, and I still remember the night. It was Manny was there, the old cellar owner, and there's a picture of Robin and Manny together in the cellar. And he came in, and he went on, and he came out, talked to all the comedians. And me and Colin went downstairs, and I've told this story before, but and just to kind of, like, you want to be shitty to him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Colin, we were watching him. It was all topical stuff.
Yeah.
And it was fucking brilliant.
Yeah.
And Colin went, that son of a bitch really does have a genius streak. You couldn't deny how great the stuff he was doing was. He was fucking incredible when he went on. And he came up and he hung with the community. He was fucking awesome, man. He was a really nice dude.
It's crazy because you see the levels of famous too, because that was the same year I think Chris was hosting the Oscars, so they were all working out and they were all just going through the Laugh Factory improv, and so Robin comes in. I mean, Chris comes in and does his set. But, it took like forever for everyone to sit down and stop clapping because Chris was on stage.
Sure.
And you're like, God, there's no one more famous than Chris right now. There's no one. And then here comes Robin. And I mean, it would not stop, man. Like, people were like just running up to the stage. I remember this one lady ran all the way up to the stage with the camera to take a picture. And he was like, I got a camera too, bitch. Let's go. And he started doing like this whole duel with the phone, taking pictures with it. And it was just like genius to watch it, man.
Yeah, he was a weird guy. Would they have a bunch of celebrities go on? Like, Seinfeld trumps anybody.
Sure.
Ray Romano can go on whenever he wants.
Yeah.
These guys. But Robin, I think, kind of, whenever there was a bunch of comedians, there was no one that was higher on the ladder than him. There was
Yeah.
other guys that were almost as high, but I don't think anybody higher on the ladder as a
Yeah.
stand-up.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
totally.
I
Bob Saget did his set, left, and found out that Robin was, and he came back just to watch Robin.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, it was totally cool.
Yeah, I mean, Eddie Murphy going on would be a big deal.
Oh God, huge. Yeah, I've been to a show where he was just in the audience and walked down the stairs, and the show stopped.
Really?
Just stopped. Yeah, because he just walked downstairs.
Yeah.
Did he watch your set?
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
No, he was.
shit my
Yeah,
pants.
he's great, man. You've seen him, right?
I've
or no?
never seen him in person.
What?
Eddie Murphy's one guy I would love to meet. I've never met him. I've never been, to my knowledge, never been in the same room with him.
Oh, I thought he drops in at every
Never saw him
comedy
at the
club.
cellar.
Wow.
No, if he was there, I just didn't see him. He may
Yeah.
have come in, But I always try to talk Ricky Gervais into going there. Whenever he comes on the show, we're like, go to the cellar, and he wants
not
to.
go?
He hasn't gone. He's gone there to hang out once, I think, with Louis, but he's never actually gone to go on.
How come?
I don't know. I think some guys like
Oh,
once
Ricky
you
would crush it, man. Wouldn't that be great to see him just go up at the cellar?
I think once you've been going on there for a while, but I think a lot of guys once they get famous. And that room has such a history. They don't like Dice only went on there one time. Like a lot of guys don't go on there for some. I don't know why. It's a lack of comfort there because they didn't come up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That makes sense.
I'm just not sure. Like they think the room is not what it really is. I don't know.
What else is on the LOL network?
Oh my God, I don't even know this, but he's got all the content from Def Jam, and
Wow.
he's just
He
got
put
a
out a lot of
ton of
stand-up
stand-up on
specials,
there.
yeah.
He's putting out a ton of stand-up specials.
So he went
man.
out and bought a bunch of stuff.
I just like it because it's so true. Like when you're trying to look for stand-up, I like to, when I was a kid, that's all I watched was stand-up. So
Yeah.
it sucks that these kids don't even know that there's specials out there. But it's like now they know because of Netflix, but they didn't know that there's I had 2 others on Comedy Central, and now there's a platform where it just showcases that.
Was Kevin buying old specials and putting them on?
I don't know if he
or is he
is,
shooting
or-
new specials?
I think he also has new specials.
Oh,
like
okay.
he's kind of like a premium blend or whatever. He's doing that style.
He just shot some at JFL.
Oh, okay. Was
In
he? Yes,
Montreal.
he was shooting some. I forget who he shot.
And is it all on-demand stuff?
I don't think so. I think it's just streaming.
Wow, so it's live. It's a live
I
net.
think
That's so
man.
cool. That's so cool.
Is
Well,
that's it right there, right, Jim?
yeah, that's
yeah,
it. This
that's
is the
it.
Laugh Out
I
Loud
see. I
network.
can see what audience he's marketing to. Cat Williams, Gary Owen, All-Star Comedy Jam, Eddie Griffin, Ari Spears, DeRay Davis. Okay, Corey Holcomb. Not my audience. I'm not going to try to sell a special to Kevin. But the Bernie Mac, that famous fucking. I don't know if that's
I'm not
actually not.
scared of you.
That's
Yeah.
not, I don't think that's the one. At least that's not Bernie.
I ain't scared of you, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was such a that show was so epic, man.
I went to one taping when Rich Voss was the first white guy on Def Jam, and me and Eric McMahon, who was a Jersey comedian buddy of mine, we went and saw Voss, and I'll never forget. Steve Harvey introduced him, and Voss killed. And then afterwards, Steve Harvey went, "Now we're even," like meaning for Jackie Robinson.
And do you do all the pranks, or do you interview
No,
the people?
just basically hosting it.
What a great
and then,
gig.
and then the
Oh, my
interviews.
God.
Yeah.
You need to bring Jim and Club Soda Kenny on.
I don't do pranks.
I feel like
Yeah,
what
but
you do to
We
me.
used to. Oh, that's not even a prank. That's just fucking annoying our friend.
What about the
Constant.
Meet the Creeps or whatever that thing was?
Kenny was good at those. He could keep a deadpan. I could never keep a dead. He would always make me laugh. That's why I would play like I was stoic because he would slap me in the face in public really loud.
Yeah.
That's called corpsing.
Yeah. I was scared.
You
I
have to
couldn't-
corpse when you can't, trying to stop yourself from
Oh,
laughing.
it was so uncomfortable. Shut up! In front of people and he'd slap me in the face. Stunned silence by people.
Oh my god.
This 6'7" monster who just slapped another grown man.
There's the one where you guys went into the luggage store, and Kenny just goes into the luggage store. You know Club Soda Kenny? Mm-mm. Oh, he's a legend. He's Jim's road manager, security guy. But he was on tour with Dice. He's done stuff with Amy Schumer. He's done stuff with a ton of people. But he's like a big galoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he just went into a luggage store and just started cursing just the whole time. Like, don't you have anything a little fucking bigger? Oh, this motherfucker's not going to work at all. Just seeing how many times he could curse over and over and over and over again.
And he's the only guy upset about luggage.
Nobody's upset in
No one's
there.
ever upset
No.
about luggage. Like, this luggage is the same size it's always been.
It's empty luggage.
Don't
It's
play
not.
it.
Yeah.
I can't watch myself. Just
Let's play a little bit. Let's play
No,
a little
I don't want to see it. Just look at how fat I am.
Well, yeah.
I just don't want to see myself.
I'm Jim and we're gonna curse.
Nah, I don't want to see it.
How's that?
Oh, look, can we just play a little bit for Joe Coy? He's never seen Club Soda Kenny.
No,
God it's
show
fucking
Kenny
air
doing something else.
That's brutal outside. Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit.
I need a bag. It's like a garment bag, but it's not just a fucking garment bag. It opens up.
With some fucking wheels on them. Fucking Kevin Hart and fucking...
You wear? Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
yeah,
Where?
yeah. What cocksucking color you
I
want?
don't care the color. How many shirts and like shit like that can I hang up in here?
He asked you fucking questions.
No, I don't know how many shirts I can hang up in this. Hold on. So I want to make sure that I get, because my other one I had was too small and it wouldn't hold the fucking suit and the shirts.
I say, that's too fucking big.
So the one I had was a
Is Kenny
piece of
not
shit.
amazing?
Every fucking time I would use it, I would wind up with my shit wrinkled. This fucking thing busted, and I got shit all over the fucking bag. I can't use it.
I can't have you spend $300 fucking motherfucking dollars.
No.
Fucking mother.
Sale prices, which is you buying.
Why don't you let him get what the fuck?
Well,
he wants? Please lay him side by side. Come on, hurry up.
Now, what's the quality as far as when it goes to the airport? Those fucking baboons jump all over your luggage like a Samsonite commercial.
Nothing problem with that, sir. One of the best fees in the market. They're making on that.
So how much for this motherfucker? We wanted that motherfucker. How much is that cocksucker?
That's mustache Kenny.
Can we get 2 for 1?
2 for 1, I don't know. It's
2 for 1 price?
Yeah.
I can't do anything, sir.
Yeah, you're the fucking boss. You can do whatever you want.
I'm not a boss. I'm walking here, sir. You're getting the same Hartman like this, sir. You're paying for a little more pricey, but it's not the
Florentine is secretly filming
like
it.
that's for faggots.
This was an older.
Yes.
By the way.
How much is it?
$1,000. It's looking classic. That's only you're paying for that.
Jesus Christ.
But quality, that's number 1 in the market.
That should come with AIDS.
Yeah, that's fucking clear.
It's $850. It's a little high.
I love Kenny too because he's like so hostile about it.
No, please. I'm not trying to suck your dick. I mean, I know you're trying to fucking help me out, and I certainly understand.
Do you know about the Victoria's Secret bag?
What's the
What he does
Victoria's
with me on
Secret?
the road?
No, I don't know about that.
I have this Victoria's Secret bag I have with me on the road, and anytime I have it, we go through a crowded area in the airport. Jim will shout, "Ooh, Victoria's Secret!" Ooh la
Humiliates
la.
her.
And then Kenny,
Yeah, or
"Va-va."
oh la la.
And
It's
then
humiliating.
Kenny will scream down a pathway in the airport, "Victoria's Secret model coming through," and people fucking look and move because they don't know what's going on. Giant man screaming at them,
And they're like, "Where is she?"
Yeah, that's
unfortunate.
Thanks, you fucking asshole.
Jim, that's so fucking mean.
Yeah,
Why am I cursing now?
I know because Kenny got us.
sounds so
But
fun.
Kenny never breaks. Kenny's the best at, like, he literally every time we would do shit like that would make me laugh, and I couldn't finish the thing without going stug. He's unbreakable.
How much you want for that cocksucker?
Yeah.
And that's just comfortable for him.
Yeah.
You know, he's just an uncomfortable man.
Who's ever gone into that store and referred to a piece of luggage as a cocksucker?
Yeah.
before?
How much for that cocksucker right there?
Yeah, nobody's ever said that.
How are you on traveling, Jim? Like, I'm down to 1 bag, man.
One bag carry. If I'm going away if I'm moving, I'm doing carry on. Yeah. I wouldn't check a bag ever. I don't check bags ever.
I don't understand anyone that has to put something underneath the plane. I just don't get it.
You guys made fun of me for not checking bags on my honeymoon when we were gone for 11 days
That's
to
it.
Hawaii.
Honeymoon, I was a little
and
different.
I didn't let Jess check her bag.
Yeah, you did it because it was financial.
That's not.
You
I did
being
not
you
say
being
that.
a cheapskate.
No, it's
He's
just
a cheapskate. He's a chiseler.
Oh, but you're not. But
No.
everybody else.
11 days you didn't have.
11
your
days is a long
wife
time.
Hawaii. You get
check-
bathing suit, jump in the water. It's clean now.
It's
Wear
a
the same bathing
honeymoon.
suit.
Yeah, 11 days is a long time, Sam. If
Yeah.
I was going for 11 days with a girl, like a honey, I would probably do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why, you're
that's
supposed to spend your honeymoon nude anyway, right?
Yeah, you are.
not
guys?
you.
Yeah.
Wow,
But I mean, you got to pack a lot
What
of
a lucky
socks.
guy you are.
Yeah.
Pack socks to wipe the cum up.
I told my
Honey, where's my
yeah.
cum socks?
Yeah, I do.
Did you not pack the cum socks?
Yeah.
Damn it.
They look like the bottoms of hockey sticks when you're finished. You're stiff.
That's hysterical.
Just like,
Crusty.
And Joe Coy, I want to promote Joe Coy. It's J-O. It's not J-O-Y. It's J-O-K-O-Y on Twitter and JOKOY.com if you want to see Joe. Is such a funny stand-up. And has gigs coming up at the Improv in D.C. is sold out.
sold
Oh,
out.
you got a bunch of stuff sold out. Improv in Oxnard and then the Florida Theater in Jacksonville. The Improv in Chicago is sold out. Joe has a bunch of shit sold out. So go to his
that
website.
cocksucker sold out.
Yeah.
That cocksucker
No,
sold
that's the
out.
name of the tour, by the way. Cocksucking Tour.
Oh, you're there this weekend in D.C.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're going this
Yeah,
weekend.
we just added. No, yeah, it's sold out.
Okay.
Yeah, that
Good for you, bud.
motherfucker's sold out too.
Fucking Jim Norton.
Where's Oxnard, California?
Oxnard is going
Oxnard.
towards
See-
what is it to
Is
the
it
left?
Simi Valley?
No, it's Santa Barbara.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's towards that.
I don't know where that
You
is.
haven't played that room?
No,
It's
I don't
beautiful.
think so.
It's
Jim,
new.
you got to play that room.
I've done Irvine. I've done a bunch of them. I don't think I've done that one.
Have you played the new Irvine and the new Brea?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever done Brea.
We've
Did we?
done the new Irvine.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's bigger and renovated. It's nice. The Oxnard one's only been there for like a year, right? It's pretty
Yeah,
new.
it's brand new.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I don't
beautiful.
remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Should we break? We have to take one more break.
We'll take a break. Yeah.
I got to pee. And Kelsey, you promote anything?
That's what you're promoting.
I'm gonna be.
That you have to pee.
Oh. Okay, well, why don't we stay through? Yeah,
What's going
Travis
on?
just told me Joe has to leave at 10:30, so we'll just stay.
Oh, okay,
I didn't know
yeah,
you
yeah.
had to leave at 10:30.
Nice.
So we'll just stay on.
I
Okay.
love it.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about satellite because you do a podcast. I did your podcast. It's on Corolla's network.
Yeah.
It was fun, man.
Oh, thank you.
Who's the guy you do with? You do a radio show with him, right? Or he does
That's
a radio
with,
show.
That's with my brother-in-law.
Oh, is he your brother-in-law?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so and it's so funny when you didn't know someone had a talent. Then you're like, oh wow, you're really talented. Let's do this. But I don't even think he knew he could do that.
Right.
I think he just filled in one day. I brought him in. I was making fun of him. He came in. He sat down. I was like, oh wait, just sit with me more. Like,
You
this
could
is
just
fun.
do this.
Yeah, just do this.
Yeah.
You can screw my sister and do this. This is what you do.
Who's your original podcast partner?
Michael Yo.
Who's Michael Young?
Michael Yo, he's on Extra, and
I think he does.
Chelsea.
I think
lately
Chelsea a lot.
bunch.
I think he might be. Is Michael Yo doing something here now? Maybe.
I don't
yeah,
know.
I think he is. Yeah,
Isn't he doing the
God,
afternoon
I-
show on Hits One or something like that?
that's what he's on.
That's
Yeah,
what he's
I
doing.
had
He's
no
doing
idea that
right?
was on this. Yes,
He's
yeah,
doing
he
that
is.
over on Hits One. Yeah. In the afternoons, they did they're doing like an afternoon version of the morning mashup,
Oh,
but in
okay.
L.A.
Yeah,
So
he's-
it's him and a girl and a guy.
Really nice guy, man. He's pretty cool, man. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah, it's called Hollywood Hits. Travis said.
Nice.
I know the name. I don't know what he does.
Well, you didn't know the name until Travis said it.
No, I heard Michael Yo, but I didn't know. I didn't know exactly.
Oh, I thought you meant Hollywood Hits.
No, no Hollywood Hits. I've never heard of. No, that sounds like a million things.
What, Hollywood Hits?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does.
I remember David Spade did some show about he was whatever this show was, but I remember
Hollywood Minute?
it might have been. But
Hollywood. Yeah,
They
that's
used
what
to
it
do
was.
that on SNL.
Yep.
the poster.
No,
was,
but he had his own show
And
on.
then they changed that into on Comedy Central,
Yep,
right?
they put it
the
on Comedy
poster
Central.
was so bad for it because the billboard said taking the whatever out of Tinseltown. It was some awful slug line. I
Was it
like,
ironic?
Oh fucking no, I don't think so.
shucks.
Something that Kirk Cinnamon put up there.
Yeah,
Oh, darn it.
the showbiz show. Yeah, maybe, maybe it was.
That's
maybe
what it was called.
ironic.
The Showbiz Show. That's what it was called.
I hope it was ironic. Yeah, maybe David saw that and today doing this at a Tinseltown. That'll be douchey. Maybe he might have done that on purpose, actually. So
Speaking of radio DJs, we haven't talked about it yet, but you hear the radio DJ that is accused of putting his hands all over Taylor Swift's ass is in court now?
oh no,
The
I
trial's
remember that
happening.
guy.
That's today, right?
Because he's suing. I think yesterday was opening statements. I wish I
Okay.
could watch this trial on TV like the OJ trial.
Yeah.
Because he's suing Taylor Swift because he got fired. So here's the photo. Pass that around,
Oh
gang.
my gosh.
He's this
Actual
radio
newspaper.
DJ.
So
Yeah.
old.
And they were backstage. They did, the Taylor Swift meet and greet for the radio station. And you can see his hand.
Wow,
see
yeah,
his right
it's
hand?
on there.
So Taylor said that he put his hand up her dress and grabbed her by the ass cheek.
Well, I don't know about up her dress.
That's what she
like,
said.
Come on.
She said he
Taylor.
grabbed a handful, and then the radio station fired him.
Oh.
So he said, I did not do that, and my reputation has been besmirched, and he's suing Taylor Swift for like $3 million.
But there's a picture right
But
there of him
there's-
doing it.
Yeah, he is doing it, but it's not up her dress. But
said-
yeah,
And she's
It
doing that
could
thing
be.
where she's moving away from him.
It could be up her dress. That's a
a
pretty
short
short
dress.
dress.
I will say this:
Yeah.
he's definitely creepy looking.
He's not.
Oh my god, yeah.
Even if he wasn't doing this, you go, oh, he definitely does
Yeah,
this.
fucking affliction shirt,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
You
No.
might want to sue me too, buddy.
It doesn't look like he's touching her rib, and it looks like her body language is moving away from him.
Because
Yeah.
that's what he goes in court, and now she's countersuing for the legal fees and everything.
Then
but,
again, it looks like she's touching his ass too, so the picture might not be accurate.
Oh, let me see that.
but so
what are you talking about, Jim? It's
Look at her. Look at the angle of her arm.
But that's
Again-
just the front. It could be like this.
yeah.
You're right.
I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think
true.
so.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Okay.
because he's saying that he felt her ribs.
Where's her ribs?
Ribs.
Ribs is what he said in court. He was
Yeah.
like, I felt her ribs.
Her ribs aren't in her asshole.
No, that's what he meant. The ribs that she ate for dinner last night.
Yeah.
He's
Hysterical.
poking
Poking
around
out.
up there. Yeah.
That was bad.
You know what this picture looks like? This looks like he does morning radio, and before he went to this event with Taylor, he was like, I'm going to try and, I'm going to see if I can squeeze her ass.
Why would
And
you?
everyone went crazy. Yeah, do it.
And he's the local morning show
Yeah.
host, so like he's famous in the town.
Yeah, in
but
the
doesn't
town.
realize outside the town nobody
No.
gives a shit.
No.
Why
one
would
knows.
you do that? Like a Taylor Swift is so fucking big.
Yeah.
If he did it on purpose, like sometimes you just take a picture and you're just not even thinking, what the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah, that's
He's
the
an
stupidest
asshole.
thing you do. There's only one person more famous than Taylor. I think it's Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I think Jesus
think
Christ and then it's
that's-
Taylor.
yeah.
And it's just by a couple 100,000. Like Twitter.
Twitter
Yeah,
followers.
Twitter.
Not
Yeah,
that many.
Jesus
Yeah.
has like 1 billion. She's
Yeah.
like right there.
Yeah, JC still on
JC's
top.
got so many fans.
He's an ass man, though.
I know.
He loves an ass cheek. That's all it is.
What year was that?
That was
fucking
it
gross.
happened in 2013. But like it's
It's
just
taken
now
4 years to get the court. That's why lawyers suck dick.
because he got fired. And then he had to bring a suit together and file suit, and then she had to countersue, and then they probably had to wait a while.
I
so she could
guarantee
go
you,
on tour.
her lawyers.
They're gonna drain
pushing
him
it
dry.
back. That's
yeah,
why
they're
they-
gonna push it back until like
yeah.
2030.
Yeah, she can out-litigate him forever. I guarantee you, her lawyers. That's why they're countersuing too, so they can file motions and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
And they'll just keep doing it
They'll kill him.
until he runs out of money.
He seems like he might be kind of a wreck. I guess he was on the stand yesterday, and they asked him because I guess there's electronic recordings of the meeting that he had with his bosses,
Yeah.
which are important to the case for whatever reason. But everything was destroyed that they were recorded on. So they go to him and they're like, "Well, why? If these are so helpful to you, if they make your case, why would you destroy them?" And he said, "I did not destroy them on purpose. All that happened was I accidentally spilled coffee on my computer. I shattered my iPad by mistake, and I broke my iPhone while I was hiking."
That's crazy.
But wait, why-
that
why-
all happened on a Wednesday?
That's what happened.
Why does he have all the recordings?
Maybe he secretly recorded it in the meeting. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know, but they didn't say in the article. But
When was the last time you spilled anything on your computer? Honestly.
Come yesterday.
Whole bucket full.
yeah, especially the last time you spilled anything on your computer.
I
And then,
can't remember the last time.
And then followed that up with destroying your iPad and iPhone.
yeah, it never happened.
It has- it hasn't
never, ever,
happened.
ever happens.
No.
No.
If you went to the Genius Bar, they'd be like, "You're lying to
Yeah,
us, sir."
you're
Like,
lying.
Yeah,
You're
I
not
did
telling
that,
the
and then I
truth.
just burned my house down accidentally. I don't know what the fuck happened.
It caught on fire.
Yeah.
Spontaneous combustion, and it happened.
So he's saying that basically he doesn't have the evidence that he said he had. That picture is very dead. If she says
How could
at
you?
the
How
blue,
could you feel her rib? He said, "I felt her rib."
I guarantee he told everybody he was going to do it, and
Yeah.
he thought it would be funny on the radio, and she would just like, haha, like she didn't know it was going to take it this far.
That's his girlfriend
He
in the
didn't know.
photo.
is that hand?
That's
up
his girlfriend.
That's his girlfriend.
What?
Is his hand up her ass?
I mean,
That looks bad,
He's
dude.
in there though.
He's in there, and that dress is short enough that he could easily just go like down 3 inches and then back up.
And
under it.
maybe she said, if she said that out of the blue, I can't see why she would say that out of the blue and then that picture. Those two things together don't make sense.
Right.
look at his girlfriend though, having the time of her life. She has no idea.
No, she does.
You think so?
Yeah,
You
she
think
looks
she's
like
in on this?
you know what she looks like. She looks like the kind of chick that like when you go to the town to perform, she's like, yo, everyone calls me the Chelsea Handler of this city.
You're
Yikes.
right.
I get that all the
You're
time.
right.
There's always that one
What?
blonde that's like in her late 50s, and she's
Yeah.
just still drunk.
Yeah.
I tell it like it is.
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I don't have a filter.
Yeah.
You should get one.
yeah.
She's suing him for $1. Why?
Just so there can be she's suing him for $1 and for the legal.
Oh,
fees.
you have to put an amount and then the legal fees. So she's going to ask for legal fees at the end.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And I think the $1 is so what you were saying, so she can file motions,
Oh,
so
I
she
love
can
it.
really draw this thing out.
Really
like,
fuck it
I'd
up.
like
So
a
good.
$1, please.
Yeah.
That there's a reason for that. It's obvious. I'm going to sue you for $1.
Yeah.
I
It's not
can't
about
wait
the
to see him
cash.
write that check out.
He ought to just settle.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
$1.
Here's your $1. He'll just give it to her. Admit she's right. Oh,
well,
then
he
she'll leave.
can't because he's the one suing her. Her $1 is a countersuit.
Yeah, it's a countersuit.
He's trying to get $3 million out of her, and he probably thought that she would just settle because this is going to be so negative, the publicity.
He probably thought she'd settle.
Right.
And she ain't.
She's not settling.
She's probably saying,
Especially with that picture floating around.
if it's true, she's probably like, this guy touched my ass. I'm not
Right.
settling. I
She
can
just-
out litigate this guy forever.
Decided
Yeah.
to push those chips. No, I think we'll just go in.
What's
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
We just go in.
yes.
Yeah, they're a trash couple. She's wearing those like bedazzled jeans. You know
You think
right
they're-
away.
You think they're swingers, and he was like convincing her because he's like hot shit in the town. He's like, I can get Taylor to come home with us.
Oh, that's so funny.
Do you think maybe he thought he got vibes off Taylor? Who knows? She's sexy.
And he,
Yeah, what kind
Why
of
would
vibe
she,
is
yeah,
he
she
feeling?
would never give him vibes.
You don't
look
know.
at
She
that-
might flirt during interviews. I've had people flirt during interviews where they're just trying to sell a product and that's who they
I
are
mean,
as performers.
I'll tell you this.
Oh,
Taylor
you were
Swift-
just flirting, so you don't really want this dick out, do you?
Yeah.
Let me put that back in.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
You winked at me, though. I thought that meant blowjob.
So what? You don't want me to finger you where the turds fall out?
My bad.
Taylor Swift does have that effect, though. She smiled at me once, and like instantly I was like, I think maybe we could be boyfriend girlfriend. I think I think that could happen.
Yeah.
She's just looking for a nice guy after
She's so
all.
whole, so I can show her what a real relationship is. No matter all the Hollywood hoopla. You couldn't, fat tits.
I talked to her for 10 seconds, and in my head, I'm already like, and then that was it. It was a 10-second interaction, and I was
What
like,
was that?
I
we?
think we're feeling the same
That's what
thing
you said
right
at
now.
the end of that
Yeah.
conversation.
Is this-
Are we in love? It's so weird.
Is this what I? Because do you want to wear my pin?
Do I touch you or do you touch me in the private?
Is this not crazy? What's happening right now?
Do we kiss right now?
Bring that ass over here. Let me grab that ass.
What time is dinner? This
I
is
already know what I'm going to
nuts.
say if I ever meet her.
What?
What?
You know, when I first heard Mean, I thought you wrote it about me and my experiences.
Oh, because you want to be. Oh,
Just let
and
it
my
die.
experiences. That's terrible.
Just let it sit there.
Say it one more time.
You know, when you first wrote Mean, I thought you were writing that about me and my experiences in life.
And what do you
with
think's
that
gonna
creepy,
happen next?
and that's how you're going to stand? Just real creepy?
Yeah,
with
just kinda-
one hand in a pocket?
Yeah,
No, both my hands, like
both
Glenn
hands?
Campbell, my thumbs.
like a rhinestone cowboy.
Yeah.
For the first time in your life, not blinking.
Yeah.
Just dead stare.
Dead stare. I'm gonna give her the. I'm gonna give her the old Boo Radley.
Fucking shark eyes. Oh,
Yeah, I thought it was about me. Were you picked on? I was.
I was. Why were you?
What happens to this guy outside of radio, though?
They bullied
That's pretty
me.
much it.
I mean, that's it.
it.
Because he probably thought like, okay, I don't need radio anymore. I'm gonna get $3 million.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna go to a. He's probably
Yeah, we're going to go to Cabo.
right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's the extent of his goals.
Yes.
We're gonna go to Cabo.
Cabo, baby.
Mojitos, bitch. Let's do this. Compliment to Taylor Swift's asshole.
$3 million buys a lot of mojitos.
A lot of mojitos. These are the kind of guys that don't do taxes in their heads.
No.
They just think that $3 million lasts forever.
Yeah, no legal
There's
fees.
no legal fees.
No.
There's no taxes.
They're an athlete now. They're LeBron.
What do you mean I'm broke? I got $3 million. Get me another mojito.
They get a bill from the IRS for $1.5 million. Like, how am I supposed to pay this? I spent it already.
Yeah, when she probably, I bet you he's shit when he said, "Oh, she's countersuing because she's gonna." She wants legal fees, and something tells me her lawyers cost more than his.
yeah.
Yeah. Also,
yeah.
there's this meet and greet picture where it looks like your hand is on her ass.
Yeah.
So
This is
hey,
going to hurt your
This
case.
is tough.
Yeah, this is where you stuck 3 fingers in her butthole. Yeah, we have it on film.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it's legit
so
too when
apparent.
TMZ's on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
And
they
by the
don't,
way,
they don't put anything shitty.
They watermarked that shit because now that's their photo.
Yes. I love TMZ. I'm sorry.
You do?
I really do.
They've kind of grown on me too.
I love them, man.
When I
Yep.
learned that certain times that they won't, when I got to know Adam the cameraman, he's like, now a lot of times they don't fuck with people if they really don't want to be fucked with.
Yeah.
Like when I've learned that they do lay off a lot, like
And half, more than half, most of it is paid anyway. Like it's all a negotiation. Like they're
I've
not
never
like,
gotten paid for being on TMZ. I've been on many times. I've never been paid.
Well, you have to ask to be on TV.
No, I don't.
That's
They
a
invite
different-
me.
No.
That's a different deal.
No, they just
No?
they're like, you want to come on? We need some big celebrities. I'm like, all right.
Sam, are they charging you?
I'm there.
Yeah. Don't you have to pay to be on TMZ?
Hey, Sam, TMZ, $100. You want to be on? Fuck yeah! This one's called Cum Socks. You're gonna love it.
No, I know a lot of people that have gotten paid by TMZ.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. I have not.
I love TMZ, man.
I just hate their banter. I just think it's.
I don't like the
you
band.
mean
When they're sitting around the office?
Yeah, I hate that.
What is that called? The writer's room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking uncomfortable.
They're just bantering.
It's a great format for a show.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind co-hosting that show.
That guy's
Oh,
smart,
really?
man.
Yeah.
For you mean permanently?
No, just as a temporary.
For how long?
Whenever they want me.
Are you still in Taylor Swift character right now?
Yeah.
No,
Are
I'm,
you still creepy Jim right
Yeah.
now?
I'm
Seduce
always
TMZ.
creepy, Jim.
Are you-
Now I'm just
He's putting the Hollywood vibes out there. He thinks
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
how
yeah.
it works in show business.
No, they've asked me to
Maybe if I
co-host.
mention on the air
Did they ask
that
you?
I'll...
Yeah, but I wasn't there. They actually asked me to do it, but I wasn't there.
So you're going to jump on.
You bet I will.
Good.
What's in the news?
You're going to have one of
Jim,
those...
that's bad. That's really bad. So, Joe Coy's in the news. Joe, what's going on? I'd be so bad.
You're going to bring it... Just not natural at all.
Yeah. It's not natural all with Jim. Jim
Yeah.
just goes like this. Kanye,
Yeah.
right? Kanye?
What's the TMZ sound?
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't.
That what's his name? Harvey Levin?
Harvey Levin, yeah,
Levin,
he's
yeah,
a genius.
Dude. Oh, he's a genius.
I used to hate
man.
him too, but then the more I've learned about him, I'm like, this guy's a smart dude.
Yeah. And he made a business out of it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And I love how he plays down that he's a lawyer. I'm a lawyer.
Yeah.
I'm a douchey lawyer.
I'm a
Who
lawyer.
cares?
He, would you have your own, like, cup? Like, you know, they have those office coffee cups?
No, I would drink. my patented thing. There's no ice left in this, but I would drink like an icy coffee, and I would do that. Like, but the ice, there's the sound of the ice.
Yeah.
And I'd go, I don't know. I mean, they saw her there buying lipstick, but who knows? She was supposed to be out with her husband.
Oh,
Yeah,
dang,
and a
Jim.
slurp after.
God, he knows everything.
That's good.
That's
yeah,
pretty good.
that's really good.
Practicing.
Yeah, Kardashians. Jesus Christ, who saw that coming? For Pete's sake.
Good.
Yeah.
You got.
I would use old man expressions. That's what I would do. That'd be my thing on TMZ. So, Kim, you and Kanye are fighting. Heavens to Betsy. Tell us what's going on.
Heavens to Betsy.
That's good.
That's the shirt he sells on the road.
Heavens to Betsy.
Heavens to Betsy.
And the H has an arrow pointing up towards
Yeah.
heaven.
I
That's
love
a
that.
cool,
Yeah,
that's cool
people-
swag.
Yeah, people open up their Snap app just so he says it real quick.
Yeah.
Say it. Heavens to Betsy.
You should do that. You should come up with a joke where "Heavens to Betsy" is the punchline, and then right after you say the punchline, just be like, "By the way, these Heavens to Betsy T-shirts are going to be available right after the show."
No. I got one better, Sam. He closes his show and he yells out to the crowd, "Heavens!" And the crowd responds, "To Betsy! I'm out of here, cocksuckers! I'm looking for luggage!" And
That's
then
great.
he fucking leaves.
That's great.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
that.
looking, and he sells luggage.
Yeah.
That's what he sells.
Well, he's on the Looking for Luggage tour.
Yeah.
Have you come up with a name for your tour yet?
I have.
Is it Looking for Luggage?
No.
Oh,
What is it, Jim?
Kneeling room only.
you can keep it.
Kneeling
Good.
room only. That's good.
That's great.
I love it.
Blowjob joke. I love it.
Yeah, there's no other way. What else are you going to call it?
Blowjob, or maybe it's worship. Maybe it's like everybody
Exactly.
is-
Or maybe it's cooter licking.
okay.
I like to be on my knees and eat a cooter.
Yeah.
Is that how
Who
you do
doesn't
that?
Who doesn't like being on their knees when they're eating cooter?
Fucking licking a cooter.
Yeah.
I like fucking turning her sideways and just fucking flopping the lips.
Oh man.
God.
Kelsey, Kelsey's about to have an orgasm
can't-
over here.
I
Calm
can't handle
down,
it.
Kelsey.
Yeah.
Be
I didn't bring it,
professional, for
yeah.
God's sake.
What is this,
She's
by the way?
fanning herself right now. Wow.
Didn't bring a change of panties, but I should have.
God,
What is this video you're talking about? Is this a real video, Dan, in Chicago of Taylor Swift?
Yeah, this YouTube video of this. Taylor Swift's got this effect on guys. She's got this pudgy little 50-year-old guy standing outside of her hotel. She was going to a show or whatever, and he's yelling at her, "Hey, did you get my note, Taylor? Did you get my note, Taylor?"
Okay, we'll look
And
for
it's
it.
just sad.
Thanks. Sorry, fat fan yelling note. Yeah. I thought it was somebody angrily yelling at her. I didn't know it was good-naturedly. I want someone angrily yelling it at her.
No, just somebody yelling at her, seeing if they got his note. That's a little sad.
Yeah. Do you ever write a letter to a celebrity?
No, never.
When you were a
That would
kid?
be the worst thing to do.
I feel like you've written many.
Have
No,
you,
not
Jim?
many, but I did when I was a kid. How old are you? I'm 48. I'm 49.
I'm 46.
Oh, you might. Okay. So I wanted to meet Ozzy when I was growing up. So Jet Records in England, I sent them a note asking for like an autograph or whatever. Or I wrote a few letters to celebrities. I wrote the Church of Satan when I was a teenager.
Oh, that's so cool, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I asked them to put a spell on this girl and make her like me.
Oh
no,
my
you didn't.
God.
No,
Yes,
you
I
didn't do
did.
that.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my God. What?
That might be the worst thing I've ever heard.
That's
How
true.
old were you?
Probably
29.
16.
29.
16. You weren't 16.
I was. Yeah, I was drinking. I was drunk.
So
That's what I do.
you got drunk and wrote a letter to the Church of Satan.
Yeah, I mean, again, might have been 15. It was like in that area.
Oh my
That's still too old.
God.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
That is so funny.
I wish I still had the note because I was crying when I wrote it.
You
and I
know who
told them.
has it? Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah, Satan
Fucking-
has it right in his
yeah.
crotch.
Right. There's some girl who's just in love with you because a spell was put on her by Satan.
The devil help me.
Yeah.
You were crying when you wrote it?
Yeah, I was drunk. I was like in melodramatic. I wanted this girl to love me, and she didn't.
Jim, you should animate this right now and have
yeah.
Satan respond like this big. All you see is a big red hand. Dear Jim, I feel your pain. I will make sure her pussy burns for years.
Yes, I was rejected once by my father. He cast me out. I know what that feels like to be a suburban North Brunswick nerd. I also have erection difficulties and wear a Kango because I don't know my identity as a man.
Jim, Satan shares the same problems as you. That's fucking great.
Yes, I've questioned my own sexuality. I've looked at the same pornography you have, Jim.
But you know what, Jim? Just fuck everything.
In 25 years, they'll say gender fluid. And you won't feel so dirty.
Someone needs to animate that.
Satan's a nice guy.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, Satan's a
He
good
just
egg. He
sympathizes.
misunderstood.
Or he burns people, but he likes me because I'm almost too pathetic for the devil to kill.
Yeah.
He's like, oh,
Yeah.
This kid's a douchebag. He's got nothing.
Yeah.
Dear Jim, is Jesus Christ still popular? I hate him as much.
Yeah, fuck him,
Fuck
Satan.
him. And Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I'd grab her ass, right, Dev?
Dev.
Yeah.
Jim and the Dev.
Yeah.
Jimmy and the Dev.
Well, I had when I was
Jimmy and the Dev.
when I was a boy, I had pledged a soul to a pledge to Satan, and I signed it in my own blood and hung it on my bedroom door.
You did not.
Oh
I
my
did.
God.
Why?
Jim,
That was
what
a-
the fuck was going on in your house?
I was just a little fresh boy who needed attention.
Nobody wanted your soul, Jim. Nobody wanted
Not
you to
even-
pledge
not
your
even
soul.
Satan.
Not even Satan.